Hi, my name is Chris Forbes. Today is Thursday, April 5th, 2012, and here is my video for today. This daily reflection is called True Brotherhood. We have not once sought to be one in a family, to be a friend among friends, to be a worker among workers, to be a useful member of society. Always we tried to struggle to the top of the heap or to hide underneath it. This self-centered behavior blocked a partnership relation with any of those around us. Of true brotherhood we had a small comprehension. That comes from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 53. This message contained in the Step 4 was the first one I heard loud and clear. I hadn't seen myself in print before. Prior to my coming to AA, I knew of no place that could teach me how to become a person among persons. From my first meeting, I saw people doing just that, and I wanted what they had. One of the reasons that I'm a happy, sober alcoholic today is that I'm learning this most important lesson. That's something I need to learn. I still need to learn that most important lesson. I've considered that I'm always the outsider. I've always tried to get people to accept me, and that is what has always led me to fall. The thing that I've learned that I need to do is learn to appreciate myself. Not always count my faults, but also to count the things I've done right. To not always focus on my mistakes, but to focus on my progress and consider what I'm worth to others rather than the fact that I could be a burden. I also need to learn how to accept other people. And that's mostly just my biggest concern right now is that I keep on slipping up and drinking. But I'm hoping that with this being such a pivotal day in history for me, I've had my job at Starbucks for 2 years now, and I'm just really sick and tired of living and doing the same old thing. I'm now getting into this whole prepper craze, and some people laugh. But I take it very seriously, that anything could happen anytime. And I want to be able to take care of my family. I could be sitting on the couch drunk and the earthquake could happen. And how could I help anybody? I'd be the one that needs help. So, that's just one of my biggest motivations now in staying sober is being able to take care of my family in a crisis. So we're on to the next topic. It's called Living. It's from the Encouragement for Prosperity book. The topic for today is called Living in the Moment. What gives life its value you can find and lose, but never possess. This holds good above for all the truth about life. That comes from someone named Dag Hammarskjöld. And the paragraph for that is, to live in the moment is the true essence of life. If we travel ahead emotionally, we lose the beauty of the moment. If we worry about the events of yesterday, we expend spiritual, precious energy. We can plan and be responsible, but still live in the now. When we believe that all wealth belongs to the universe, we can enjoy it without taking on the burden of owning it. We can take and give, receive and repay. The truth about life is that we are miracles created to serve the universe and receive its wealth, support, and caring. And the affirmation from underneath that is really cool for today. This is once again something I suggest just taking a hold of, writing down, and trying to memorize it. It says, I choose to enjoy the abundance of the universe in this moment. And then we're going to move on down to topic, Easy does it after I ramble about this for a little bit. And, living in the moment is something that, like I mentioned earlier, I need to kind of just let go of the past. Because right now, this is the only thing I have to work with, and it's a cramped, pinched little spot with a lot of stress and tension. But then again, it's better than living in a garage somewhere with a leaky roof and a drug addiction. I'm in a much better spot than some other people I know about, and I'm grateful for that. I'm definitely trying to embrace this moment that I have, which is a pretty good life. Things are a little bit stressful, but they could always be worse. And, I just want to learn how to enjoy this wealth without taking on the burden of owning it. I've constantly in my past tried to own the burden, like to own the wealth and to own this energy. And, I think my stress has been a result of me always trying to be one that everybody likes, the one that seems to know everything, and that right there is what has been one of my biggest downfalls. I set myself up for failure. So, now on to a book called Easy Does It. and today's topic is called Intollerance. It says, there's a quote here at the top by an anonymous person that says, "I'm slipping when I accept certain faults in myself, but don't accept them in other people." Pretty interesting, you know? Our fellowship can pull good deeds out of people who have normally acted badly. Our steps suggest ways to greatly change our behavior. We are careful to separate what we say we are going to do and what we actually do. When we go to meetings, we start talking about what wonderful things we are going to do rather than sharing what we have already done. We roll up our sleeves and get to work because we have a lot to learn. Our friends and sponsor can suggest ways of getting started. The fellowship doesn't want to hear sermons or judgments on past behavior. That's what happens when we judge ourselves and others and talk about how we're going to change everybody and everything. We can't just talk the talk, we've got to walk the walk. And the affirmation for this today is, I don't want to judge anybody, including myself. Let me learn to be forgiving and tolerant. Having a 3-year-old definitely is a way to learn that. And you know, even right now, he's probably gonna pop up here into the picture pretty soon. There he is. Everybody say hi, Orion. This little guy here is Orion. You know, it's one of the reasons I want to stay sober so bad. And he's got cystic fibrosis. He has a lot of special needs, and he needs a responsible father. Anyways, on that topic, sorry I get off balance sometimes, but basically intolerance. Yeah, I've got to learn how to be tolerant of other people. You know, other people have mistakes, problems, shortcomings, failures, and tough times just the same as I do. And I found myself in the past to be very self-centered and egotistic. Granted, I don't have a lot that I feel like I should be bragging about, but I still seem to look at other people who make the same mistakes and go, what gives them the right? And that's just not right. You know, I need to be more concerned with being a loving, genuine person at all times than thinking anything more of myself. I definitely think that we have a lot we need to learn, everybody, every day. There's always room for growth, and that's pretty much it. You know, I'm going to start doing these videos again now that I've got a different schedule. Things are really changing. I'm going to be starting school in July to get my massage therapist license, and just really moving forward. I'm really excited about this, and I want to stay sober from now on. I don't ever want to find myself unable to defend myself and my family or our home, or take care of somebody in need. I always want to be at the ready to do what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Please leave any questions, suggestions, comments, whatever. And I hope that everything goes well for you. Take care.